Hey guys, Chuck and Matt here at 804 Jiu-Jitsu. I want to share a little technique with you today. We're going to talk about spinning armbar. I like to do something I learned as a seasoned blue belt, and kind of used it ever since. So I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to get out of here. I'm going to do one kind of almost at full speed here, and then we'll go into some of the details for it, right? So for me, I kind of like to work this from like a modified knee on belly, or maybe even just side control position, waiting for that arm to get exposed for me to get control here, right? And as soon as I start seeing this arm is exposed here so I can get control here, I'm thinking about starting to get light so I can get quickly maneuverable with what I want to do. And as soon as I've got control of this arm, I'm thinking, okay, I'm ready to go here. So boom, I'm there, and then I'm into the arm bar. All right, so let's talk about how we get there, right? So as I mentioned, sometimes a guy, if he's got good position with his arms, he might be really bracing in here, so you got to get this arm on the other side of your head. So there's a couple ways to do it. A good potential way is to, as we've learned, kind of work towards provide some pressure, almost like you're going to attacking for Americana or a paintbrush. And at this point, his defense is probably going to be straight in the arm. And at that point, boom, I can scoop it up to get control of that arm. And I like to tuck it here and keep this head low to keep control of that arm. And a lot of times when I'm ready to go, I'll even start cupping around the upper part of his arm here to maintain good control. I do want to make sure I kind of keep my trail leg inside this arm if I can, so that when I drag it, it does stay across his head for the arm bar. Right, and as I mentioned, sometimes if I'm providing some pressure, I'll provide some little bit of counter pressure here with the crossface, working a modified knee on belly, maintaining control. And once I get a chance, I'm going to lift and step over to the other side of his head when I'm ready to go. All right, so when I lift, I'm really owning this arm. I'm getting his back off the mat at this point, right? So I'm owning this arm, so as I step over here, boom, I've got him, I'm lifting with him, right? And I'm kind of going in slow motion here, but as I step, I'm immediately thinking about placing this part of my foot into his armpit, and I'm going to be lifting with my foot. So I'm in here, like this, really providing pressure, lifting as I spin, and then I try to fall towards his legs to make sure I don't fall too far towards his head, because it's a bit easier for him to defend if I do that. So I come down here, boom, and notice how much leverage I have with his shoulder off of the mat here with that spin. And now I can attack the arm as I need to. If I've got some fight with it, I'm worried about position, I can grab the pant leg here to maintain control. All right, well, I'm in a great position to provide a lot of torque on that arm. One more time from there. All right, so again, control this arm, ready to attack, maybe from a modified knee on belly, or even just from side control from here. I get that lift, spin, boom. Again, look with the lift here. I'm getting that lift, stepping over, lifting, pushing that foot right in here, as I begin to fall back for that attack. Turn to the side. Thank you, sir. All right, so here we go again. Working this fight. You defend, straightens the arm. Scooping here, cupping here. Trying to make sure I keep this leg in between this arm and his hips here for a good drag across. As I lift, begin to step here. Get a deep step as I continue to spin. I'm lifting, lifting, lifting. Working towards driving this foot in here. As I'm lifting with this foot, I'm falling back. Still lifting with this foot, keeping positive pressure the entire time to give myself a good lever on that arm bar to get a good finish. Obviously making sure that thumbs up as I need to, hip in to extend. And that's the spinning arm bar there. Hey, so thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon on the mats here at 804.